So let's get right into it. For those who may or may not know, 9-year-old Ezra was a huge Travis Scott fan and was elated to be going to the Astroworld Festival in Houston that night like tens and thousands of others. So his father took him there, and like many other kids who were there, he piggybacked on his dad's shoulders, but unfortunately ended up falling off and being trampled by the uncontrollable crowd who surged the stage once Travis Scott came out to perform. His dad had started a GoFundMe for his son's recovery 6 days ago, so let's take a look at what happened from his perspective. He wrote, "Hi, I am Treston Blount. I am starting this fundraiser for my son. He's 9 years old. His name is Ezra Blount. We attended Travis Scott's Astroworld Fest. I had my son on my shoulders awaiting Drake's stage appearance. I began to be crushed until I couldn't breathe. I passed out, and I woke up and my son was gone. And due to his severe injuries, which are swelling in the back of brain damage and trauma to nearly all organs, we are certain that he was trampled and is still in induced coma. We are thankful for his life and thankful for all the prayers and positivity. We are asking for donations for his medical bills and anything that comes along with this tragedy." Now let's fast forward to the update on Ezra and official reports a few hours ago. Verbatim. The 9-year-old boy, who had been on life support after he was trampled at Travis Scott's Astroworld Festival in Houston, has died. Ezra Blount succumbed to his injuries on Sunday, his family said. Ezra had been sitting on the shoulders of his father, Treston Blount, when Scott opened his set at the NRG Park in Houston on November 5. Both were caught up in the chaos that unfolded when fans rushed the stage. His father said the rapper was one of his son's favorite artists. He was stoked, he was ready to go. From the McDonald's commercials to Fortnite, Ezra was already a big fan.
When I found out that he was a fan, I was like, oh yeah, we gotta see Travis live.
They had stayed toward the rear of the crowd in order to avoid the rowdiness expected near the front of the stage. Everything was cool for a split second, Blount said. The crowd quickly surged forward, forcing bodies together, suffocating Ezra and his father. Blount lost consciousness in the chaos. "I'm yelling out, I can't breathe. There's other people around me saying they can't breathe. It was definitely a moment where I didn't know what to do." When he regained consciousness, he was unable to find young Ezra, who had been trampled under the feet of the crowd. Panicked, he rushed to the medical tents and local hospitals to try and locate his son. He filed a police report and later received a photo of the boy. "Just to see him in that condition, I just wasn't ready for that," Blount said.
I just wasn't ready for that.
At the hospital, Blount learned Ezra's internal organs had been severely damaged and his brain was swollen. He had been on life support until Sunday. The young boy's death marks the tragic concert's death toll to 10. On the tragic night of the show, 8 victims were pronounced dead. The 9th victim, 22-year-old student Barty Stahani, was confirmed dead last week. And here's part of the statement that the lawyer released that confirmed his death. The Blount family tonight is grieving the incomprehensible loss of their precious young son. This should not have been the outcome of taking their son to a concert, which should have been a joyful celebration. Ezra's death is absolutely heartbreaking. We are committed to seeking answers and justice for the Blount family. But tonight we stand in solidarity with the family in grief and in prayer.
Walking to the dome at Astroworld, 9-year-old Ezra Blount was so excited. Treston held his son on his shoulders. Ezra fell to the ground. He was trampled.
Just so tragic, and that definitely was not supposed to happen. Our hearts definitely go out to Ezra's dad and their whole entire family. We will continue to keep them in our thoughts. Rest in peace, Ezra.